Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, the race actually began in February 2019, shortly after Professor Mahmood Yakubu appointed Malam Buhari as the president of Nigeria for 4 years. So no surprises then, as guys I bring you this. Tinubu opens presidential campaign headquarters in Abuja ahead of 2023. So of course Tinubu, one of the leading names being touted as the next president of the country, has moved quickly now to start putting his structures in place for that race in 2023. Again, the headline: Tinubu opens presidential campaign headquarters in Abuja ahead of 2023. So now let's not get into the details of it. A former Lagos State governor and stalwart of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has quietly opened a campaign headquarters in a Maitama property that once housed a private school in Abuja. According to correspondents, the 2,700 square meters property, former home of Eagles Heights International School, sits just north of the Philippines Embassy at 2 Kianji Crescent and just across the street from the body of benchers which regulates admission into Nigerian legal education institutions. There were no immediate signs from the outside that the property holds Tinubu's campaign office, but sources within the campaign told the newspaper that activities have intensified inside for the former Lagos State governor's presidential bid. A campaign insider also told correspondents that the office was deliberately talks between the conspicuous intersection of Kianji Crescent and Lake Chad Crescent because they needed a place that would provide just enough space needed to run the primaries exploration. Depending on how activities expand ahead of primaries and general elections, the campaign may still move to a location in downtown neighborhoods like Garki, Central Area, and will say Tinubu has long been rumored to be interested in running for president, but he has sparingly obfuscated questions around his ambition and clearly has not begun open consultations as an aspirant. But his supporters have been coordinating in Lagos, Abuja, and elsewhere to work towards a seamless strategy that will see him clinch the APC presidential ticket. Abiodun Faleke, a senior lawmaker fabled for his acerbic take on parliamentary business, is a key coordinator of the new campaign office and will likely play a top role in Tinubu's run. The newspaper heard from sources involved in emerging decisions within the former governor's political circles. Tinubu's political circles are confident of his chances, but they could not tell yet whether or not they would address the numerous corruption allegations against him before the primaries. Although he has no active corruption trials pending against him and has previously been extricated by an anti-corruption trial, Tinubu nonetheless continues to face some of the most unsavory, enduring corruption perceptions in Nigeria. Even though he has continued to deny it, correspondents learned that Tinubu has been courting President Buhari and the cabal, a group of powerful power brokers at the Aso Rock Villa led by late Chief of Staff Abakari, with the hope of clinching the APC presidential ticket in 2023, but in what could be regarded as a killer punch on his political structure and 2023 ambition, President Buhari and other APC leaders in a meeting in June sacked the National Working Committee of the party headed by his loyalist Adams Oshiomhole. The former Edo State governor belongs to the Tinubu camp, and with him and his NWC out of the way, the chances of the ex-governor succeeding Buhari grew ever slimmer. Tinubu had also convinced himself that by surrendering his loyalty to President Buhari and the cabal, he would be able to curry the favor of the northern parts of the country for his presidential ambitions. Sources revealed that Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong Governor of Jigawa State, Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, as well as Senator Ibukunle Amoson and Transport Minister Rotimi Amechi, all belong to a common bloc that has sworn to embarrass and ridicule Tinubu's presidential ambition and bury it permanently. So there you have Tinubu now. It's ever match. They're saying he opened this office in 2020, but then of course his campaign for the presidential seat has started as far back as 1999. So this is a guy that has always nursed that ambition, and a large part of all of the monies that he has been stealing, he has been looting, is really to build up a war chest to launch at that seat. This is the number one thing that this guy wants above all else. And even when he used Malam Buhari to beat Goodluck Jonathan out of office, to whip Goodluck Jonathan out of office, he did that again with the calculation that he will use Buhari to force Goodluck Jonathan out of office, and then he would succeed Buhari. So all of his plans has worked so far, but then that final step, of course, is always the most difficult. So here you now have people now circling around this guy, saying that they don't want him. And by the way, that Oshiomhole that they removed as the chairman of the APC is quite a potent blow to the Tinubu ambition, because Oshiomhole, of course, was there to pave the way for Tinubu to succeed Buhari. He was just going to foist Tinubu on the APC as its candidate, and whoever the APC candidate is, of course, is likely to be the next president of Nigeria, especially given what we saw in February 2019 when they just wrote results and declared themselves into positions. So we know that there's no elections taking place in 2023. It's the same thing that we had in February 2019 that we will have in February 2023. So whoever does get that ticket for the APC is going to be the next president. That's almost a certainty. So the presidential seat in 2023 is effectively going to be determined at the APC primaries. So a lot of people, of course, have that ambition, and a lot of them are at that age and stage in life now that 2023 is their last opportunity, because of course whoever gets it in 2023 will hold on to it for 8 years. And if you look at the medium age of a lot of these people with that ambition, you see that it doesn't bode well for them to wait another 8 years. What is El-Rufai? El-Rufai is in his mid to late 60s. So by the time 2023 comes and goes, and you add another 8 years to his years, he will be in his mid to late 70s. So and I think the move then by that time will be enough of all these old people. So this is El-Rufai's last chance. This is definitely Tinubu's last chance, because Tinubu now is a man in his late 60s, probably early 70s. So this is his last chance as well. This is the last chance of pretty much people like Kayode Fayemi, all of the names that are listed. In fact, this is their last chance, because these people are serving governors, they are serving their second term, and when 2023 comes and goes, their political relevance goes with that. At best, they will be able to buy themselves a senatorial seat and go sit in the Senate and make the occasional noise like Rocha Sokorocha and the rest of them. But really, their political potency is gone by 2023. So that 2023 is the last card for a lot of them, and all hands are on deck, of course, to make sure that they get their will. Conversations in the comment section. Tinubu has opened a campaign office in Abuja, but then of course he has been campaigning since 1999. Come share thoughts, what says you? But before you come share thoughts, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, come join me then in the comment section. Come tell me what you're making of this Tinubu maneuvering, and what you think it implies, and what you think the end game is. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.